and it just makes life a little easier.
Gamma.
All right, pause that for a second. I put the book in there, and you're gonna see why. That's gonna help you seal it. So, drop this shit in there. Okay. Now in this case, I'm using rice and beans, and this is the way I pack the shit up. Feel that break right there. Like I said, my oxygen absorbers in this batch were kind of shitty and bad.
Oh yeah.
You can generally get about 35 pounds worth of stuff in here. So what I do is I just do a combo of rice and beans. All right. So throw some beans in there, all right?
What kind of beans are those?
I don't know, buddy. Just beans. Pinto, I guess. So anyway, it's going to be a huge fucking mess. Pile them in, right? And then, again, I'm normally not doing it like this. I would be using some rice out of the rice bag. Fill up all that space. All right. Basically, the rice ends up taking off all the cracks and crevices, which helps have less oxygen in there. Right?
Okay. So you use some of the loose rice to fill it in, and then you put bagged rice in there as well.
So I'll take like 15 pounds of beans, basically, and like 15 pounds of rice, and just mix it all together in there. And the rice kind of takes up the voids, makes life a little easier. The reason I put the book in there, you're going to see, is it's going to help us seal it in a little bit.
It elevates it a bit?
It elevates it because we're going to have to take an iron and a piece of metal and seal this. All right. Get it in there, pack it in. Normally, I'd be doing it a little better than this. I'm gonna have a lot of rice in my kitchen. Okay. So I'm gonna kind of pack everything in there. Right? And then the oxygen absorbers, like I said, the last ones I went to use sucked because these are kind of old. If they're fresh, you don't have to do this.
Oh yeah?
They have recommendations for how much you'll use for a certain pack. I'm going to go way over the top because the last one screwed me. So normally you would only put like 3 or 4 in here. These are like a couple of years old. So I'm going to pile a crap load of them in there.
Oh wow.
I'm going to go, well, you should only do a couple. These are really old. I need to buy fresh ones. But, all right, hold on a second. Well, I don't want it to happen again.
Now, if they were brand new, fresh ones, you would only use
a few, depending on the size. They have recommendations when you buy them on how much you need for how much
Gotcha.
volume.
Do they come in different sizes or all that?
Different sizes.
Oh, yeah?
That's what you said. Depending on the size.
All right, so
We're going to throw this level on here as soon as this gets hot. I'm going to hold this and you're going to run the iron across it. This is where you basically need 2 people.
oh,
And it's going to seal it. So I'm going to ask you to run this across. I want you to go about this pace when I tell you to do it. Go about like this.
okay,
About that speed, okay?
all right.
Let's run it about like that. Alright. And this is why I pull the book up, so I don't end up with a bunch of extra air in there.
Yeah.
So when I seal it, I'll take the whole thing out, take the book out, and then I'm well into it.
Smart.
So normally I would even jack it up a little higher than that, throw 2 books in it, and it makes it a lot easier to get in here and get all the slack out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. higher it would be better. Yeah, you know what? I don't want to get another book. Doing this in a hurry and not doing it good. Cleats out of it. Try and get it smooth, whichever way works out better. Alright, brother, grab that iron.
All right. Which side do I start with?
Either one. You tell me where you're going to start.
No, that side?
Yep. Go ahead. Right on the edge.
Want to hit
Press
your
it
hand.
hard. Yep, press it hard. Nope, slower and press it hard. Nice hard press on it.
Doesn't really want to slide if you're kind of doing it.
Yeah, put more of the iron on it. There you go. Take it right down to the edge there. Really press it. Yep, slide back and forth a couple times. Really press it. Press hard. That should be good. If you want to go crazy, you could, come up and do like another one like right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, is there no benefit to using this with a food saver vacuum sealer thing? Like do both?
This is way better.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't fuck with a food saver. Do this.
Pretty cool.
Yep, and then, to get it all in there, again, this is why I would do this last normally.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's going to be hard to get in and out of there. So then you just date it. You can trim the excess off here. Or like I said, you can do another seal if you're not confident, but I guarantee you that's pretty well sealed.
Now, would that work for frozen meats if you're going to store it in a freezer? Or is this only like a dry goods solution?
I would say just dry goods, but
Yeah.
I don't know. But rice and beans, man, if you get, you need to get white rice.
Oh, really? Not brown or whole grain?
Never, because it's got oils in it.
Okay.
So you need bleached white rice.
Okay.
And almost every bean will dry store very well. There's very few that don't. And it's the same thing. They have like an oil content in them.
Okay.
So you just want, I can't remember. There's literally like only a couple of dried beans that you can't use. I kind of just know the ones I can use. But yeah, throw a date on it, seal it.
Beans, rice, and hot sauce isn't a bad
in
meal.
2 days, it'll take a couple of days too. In 2 days, it'll be all sucked in like this. And then, like that's like hard.
Oh, and that's the reaction to the oxygen absorber.
Yeah, it's gonna absorb the oxygen.
It's pretty cool,
vacuum up.
actually. It's very fascinating.
Yeah, and it works really well, man. Like I said, it's it's good stuff.
Apocalypse 24, rice and beans.
Yeah.
Do you store anything else but for rice and beans?
No, I have a bunch of other freeze-dried food, but
Yeah.
as far as what I do myself,
Yeah.
is this. So now I took the book out, and now I can get a gamma lid on it. But I'll leave it open and make sure it absorbs. So
Yeah.
I'll come back in 2 days, and it should be rock hard.
That sounds pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
I
And
gotta
you can
start.
get smaller ones, like smaller containers. Like this, whatever size that is.
Right.
You could fill them up and seal them and stack them up someplace.
True.
Like in pouches.
So it doesn't have to be in a bucket.
I just use the bucket because it makes it easier to store them and stack them.
Right. Like could you put multiple of those in one tote, or do you want to keep it one
tote.
container per bag?
Well, that's about 35 pounds. So
Right.
whatever the fuck you want to carry. I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be a heavy tote if it's filled with rice and beans.
Yeah, I don't think
You're not gonna be moving that bitch
I
around.
don't
Yeah,
think the
true.
Rubbermaid rating would cover that one. So you probably want to keep it pretty slim there, but yeah, it works really well. Like I said, I've got
Seems
ones
to.
that are like, you know, 12 years old. In fact, I'm gonna crack open one of those ones soon just to check it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I started doing it with just rice, and I was like, fuck, put rice and beans in there, and it fills up the gaps really well and sucks in really good.
Very
Yeah.
cool, man.
And you don't even need these gamma lids. You could just get a regular fucking lid. I mean, it's not important. These gamma lids used to be cheap. Now they're expensive.
Yeah.
But yeah, you buy the gamma lid. It comes with this and the top.
It's nice to be able to.
handy if you do open it, that you can reseal it and eat it, you know, like
Yeah.
if you're eating on this for a month or two.
Right.
Yeah. That's
Cool.
good shit, man.
I appreciate you showing me that.
Yep. All you gotta do is buy some Mylar. In fact, I've even got the
Mylar bags and oxygen absorbers. And some
Mylar, like food grade Mylar, food preservation bags, and the oxygen absorbers. Again, like they have like the food grade, and I thought I had the paperwork from when I got this in here. These have gone up in price. These used to be so cheap, these Mylar bags, but now.
Ever since COVID, I'm sure everything like that's gone up a lot.
Last time I looked, I was like, "Are you shitting me?" I couldn't believe how much it costs.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Cool,
So all
man.
you need is an iron, a level, or something metal edge like that.
Yeah.
Mylar bags, a bucket, and a lid possibly.
It's a good way to affordably store some food for
Yeah.
worst case scenario.
Oh, dude, this shit's like, how long could I last on 35 pounds of rice and beans, man? Dehydrated.
Quite a while.
Oh, a long ass time.
Months.
Think about how long a 20-pound bag of rice would last you.
Yeah.
You know?
And it's good protein on the beans.
Yeah.
And the starch will
yeah.
some carbohydrates to give you energy.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing you're really missing, and actually some of the beans do have a small amount of fat in them, but man, if you can kill something,
Yeah. Wild boar, deer.
whatever, fucking, if you have to eat an armadillo,
You got your meal.
you got like a balance. Yeah.
Cool, brother.
And you can buy freeze-dried meat.
True.
Yeah.
Slim Jims.
Well, like that shit I was showing you in there, 25 years, man.
Yeah, that's amazing. 25-year
Fucking ground- Dude, I've got
dehydrated
diced
beef.
chicken, 25 years.
That's amazing. And all you do is add hot water to it, and it turns into
Yeah.
basically
Most of that stuff that I have
Beef.
is Mountain House. I used
Yeah.
to use it hiking all the time.
Yeah.
Most every bit of it.
how's
I've
it
eaten.
taste? Pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean,
Yeah. It's not a gourmet meal, but it's
sustain
good
me
protein.
On
Yeah.
sustain me on a week in the woods
Nice. You gotta bring hot sauce with you.
if you need, Hillary.
Yeah.
Hillary don't go nowhere without her hot sauce.
Oh
in the
no,
fridge.
sir, she don't. Cool.